Hello. So on this second video about partial molar volume experiment, I'm going to discuss the procedure of the experiment. Um, Basically, on the first part of the experiment, you're going to prepare a solution. So you're going to use an Erlenmeyer plus. You're going to weigh the Erlenmeyer plus, and then you're going to add first water. There's specific amount of water. The number of ml of water is specified. And then you're going to weigh the Erlenmeyer plus together with water, no? And then you're going to add a specific amount of ethanol, specific ml of ethanol. And then you're going to weigh the Erlenmeyer plus and the solution. And then with this data, you should be able to calculate the mole fraction of water and the mole fraction of ethanol in the solution. On the second part of the experiment, you're going to determine the density of the solution that you have prepared in the first part. So you're going to use um, a thermal bath, no, wherein you're supposed to get a constant temperature solution and then thermostated solution, Ibig sabihin, the temperature is constant. And then you're going to transfer this to a pre-weighed pycnometer. So we're going to discuss how to use the pycnometer. And then after this video, you're supposed to watch the video for the pycnometer, no? So so after weighing the pycnometer, you should place the solution into the pycnometer, and then you're going to weigh the pycnometer. And then we're going to use a specific equation to calculate the density of the mixture. Okay, so let me show the PowerPoint. Okay, so these are the materials. We're going to use ethanol and water. So ethanol and water, and then also acetone. This is used for cleaning the pycnometer, or for drying the Erlenmeyer plus. So these are the three chemicals. Pero basically, we're going to prepare ethanol water solution. And then these are the apparatus or the equipment. We're going to use Erlenmeyer plus. And then on part 2, we're going to use 25 ml pycnometer. Of course, you're going to determine the temperature. So we have thermometer and barometer. And then analytical balance to determine the weights. And then the thermostated water bath. And then in adding a specific amount of a specific volume, we can use grad cylinder, 25 ml grad cylinder, or a pipette. No? So this is the procedure. You need to label the E plus. Okay. So let's start with labeled E plus with cover. And then we weigh and record the weight of the labeled E plus. Tapos we add water. Okay. The volume, I'm going to show you the volume of water later. And then we weigh again and record the E plus containing water. Okay. It's quite simple. I hope you can imagine this. Then we're going to add ethanol, specific amount of ethanol. You're going to see the table later. Parang halimbawa, if you add 5 ml of water, next is you're going to add 20 ml of ethanol. Ganun, And then the next solution will contain 10 ml of water and then 15 ml of ethanol. Basta it's approximately 25 ml. And then again, you're going to weigh this, and then record the weigh. Basically, the Erlenmeyer plus now contains water and ethanol. I hope you can follow. And then, yun, you have the weight of the Erlenmeyer Plus with water and ethanol. Okay, so that's the end of part A, part 1 of this experiment. We're going to do this repeatedly until we have prepared the all the solutions. Parang there are approximately five solutions that you're going to prepare. Kasi parang the water will be 5 ml, 10 ml, 15 ml, 20 ml, no? 25 ml. So you need to prepare 5 solutions. And then you have the pure ethanol, that's 25 ml. So actually you don't need to prepare. So you need to prepare approximately 4 solutions. 5 ml water, 10 ml water, 15 ml water, and 20 ml water. Okay, so let's see the second procedure. Ayun, you need to calculate XA and XB. XA is the mole fraction of A. That's the mole fraction of water. So basically, if you have the weight of water, just divide it by the molar mass of water. And if you have the weight of ethanol, you just divide this with the molar mass of ethanol. And then, so you will have N sub A and N sub B, number of moles of A, number of moles of water, and number of moles of ethanol. So basically, to calculate the mole fraction, it's basically X sub A, or mole fraction of water, is basically number of moles of water divided by the total number of moles. Total number of moles is number of moles of water plus and number of moles of ethanol. No? Ganun lang naman yun. Yun. You're going to put this in a thermostated bath for at least 3 minutes before proceeding to part B. No? And then record the temperature of bath. That's the end. This is the end pala of part A, So let's go to part B. Part B, you're going to measure the mass of the reference liquid using pycnometer. So basically, we're going to weigh the pycnometer, and then we're going to transfer the solution to the pycnometer. And then you dry it, we're going to discuss that method, and then you weigh the pycnometer with the solution. Basically, ganun lang naman. Okay, you have the pycnometer, you weigh and record the weight of the pycnometer. Then, yung first part, water muna yung kukunin natin yung density. Kaya water lang yung i-adjust sa pycnometer. Tapos, weigh and record the weight. Okay? Clean using technical grade acetone. probably it's this is after, di ba, you weigh water. Tapos, in order to clean the pycnometer, after weighing it, you're going to dispose of the water and then use acetone to clean the pycnometer so that it will be ready for the next measurement. Next procedure. Yan. So we have this procedure for preparing the pycnometer. So always start with clean and dry pycnometer. So pagkakuha niyo sa lab tech, usually it's clean and dry, So ensure that there's no bubble every time the pycnometer is filled with liquid. So try to look at it when you have poured the water or the solution in the pycnometer. Tingnan nyo kung may bula o wala. No? Anyway, you're going to watch the video later. And then you put the cover. So when you put the cover, it got a hole in it. Makikita nyo mamaya sa video. And then the excess liquid will come up of the hole. So put the cover while the excess liquid runs out. Ganun mangyayari. So you dry the pycnometer using lint-free paper, so tissue paper or some technical paper to dry the pycnometer, and then ensure that the temperature is same throughout the measurement. Okay, so that's the general procedure for using the pycnometer. Okay, so this is the you have the pycnometer, tapos you weigh and record the weight of the pycnometer. Tapos you add the solution you will prepared in the first part or in part A, and also pure ethanol kasi nagawa na natin yung water kanina, di ba? Tapos weigh and record the weight after placing the solutions and the pure ethanol. And then also you clean this using technical grade acetone. After weighing, you need to prepare it for the next run. So you add some amount of acetone to clean the pycnometer, to dry the pycnometer. And then this is the formula to calculate the mixture. So tandaan nyo na lang muna, density of mixture is equals to mass of mixture divided by mass of water times density of water at a temperature bath. Basically, this is density of mixture divided by density of water. Diba? Density is mass divided by volume. So basically, we're assuming that the volume of the mixture and the volume of water is just the same because we're placing it on the same pycnometer. So magka-cancel out lamang yung volume, and then this is also equal to mass of mixture divided by mass of water. Yun lang, dun lang galing yung formula na yan. No? You're just canceling out the volume, no? Kasi isang pycnometer lang naman yung ginagamit natin. So ang matitira dun is mass of mixture over mass of water. So we're going to get the mass of mixture and mass of water from the second part of the experiment, and then the density of water is also from the second part of the experiment. And then so you'll be able to calculate the density of the mixture. Ganun lang naman yun. Mamaya naman papakita ko sa inyo yung sample calculator. Okay, so that's the end of the second part, Second part. Dito kasi letter C. So iniwalay talaga yung water. Pero basically yung part B parehas din lang naman ng procedure nitong part C. Hindi ko lang alam ba't iniwalay pa nila yung water. Pero it's basically the same. Gumagamit din naman ng acetone, after each run, So let's try to see the calculation. So ito yung table. So this is for the first part, This is how you prepare the solution. So imagine you have an Erlenmeyer plus, then you weigh the Erlenmeyer plus and then record the weight of the Erlenmeyer plus right here, no? Tapos halimbawa, you're going to prepare this 5 and 25. So you can use a grad cylinder. So use 5 ml, get 5 ml of water, no? Tapos weigh again the Erlenmeyer plus in water. So you'll record the Erlenmeyer plus in water right here in grams. Okay. Tapos you add approximately 25 ml of acetone. And then weigh again the Erlenmeyer plus containing water and ethanol. Record it here. Tapos you basically just subtract the weight of the empty plus with this column, no? This column minus this column will give you mass of A, while this column minus this column will give you mass of B. No, ganun lang naman yun. Tapos in order to get N sub A, basically A is water. So you just divide this column with 18, you're going to get this N sub A, This you just divide this with 46, and you're going to get N sub B, or whatever is the exact molar mass of ethanol, later. So, ganun lang naman yun. So in order to determine these are the approximate ml of water, 5 ml, 10 ml, 15 ml, 20 ml water, 25 ml water. And then this is the corresponding volume of ethanol. 25 ml of ethanol, 20 ml of ethanol. I hope you're imagining how to do this experiment. Okay. So next is we're going to calculate this X sub B. So X sub B is basically number of moles. This is ethanol. Number of moles of ethanol all over number of moles of ethanol plus number of moles of water. This is X sub B. Tapos X sub A naman is 1 minus X sub B. So to calculate the average molar mass, ang formula lang niyan is summation of X sub A, summation of X sub I times M sub I. So, i-multiply nyo lang to. Halimbawa to water to. I-multiply nyo lamang yung mole fraction ng water sa mole fraction sa molar mass ng water. Okay? Kamukha lang ng ginagawa natin sa PChem. Sana tatandaan nyo. It's quite important. Labas yan. Madalas yan. Halos lahat ng problem sa PChem, kailangan nyo mag-calculate ng molar mass average. No? So, ang molar mass average So, yung molar mass average ay equal lamang sa ano? Yung molar mass ng water times yung mole fraction ng water plus yung molar mass ng ethanol times yung mole fraction ng ethanol. Ganun lang yan. Ano? This one is, ito na part 2 na to. Ano, you're going to get the mass of the pycnometer, then record it here. Tapos you add the solution. No, this is plus liquid G, plus liquid. Then you get the weight of the pycnometer and the solution. So this column minus this column, you're going to get mass of liquid. No? So in order to get this density, di ba, the formula is density of mixture, okay, is equal to mass of mixture, this is the mass of liquid, ano? Ito yun. Ito yun. Divided by mass of water. Tapos times density of water. That's how you get this one, ano? So mamaya naman ulitin din natin yan. Okay? So basically yan lang naman dalawa na yan, ano? Later we're going to determine the equation using Excel, ano? Using Excel. Yeah, we're supposed to get this kind of equation as you see from the last discussion, ano, from the problem. So we're going to get an equation of volume in terms of the molarity of the solution. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to calculate the molality. We're going to convert, no? We need to convert the mole fraction kasi meron tayong density, ano? We're going to sa next video na lang. We're going to convert the mole fraction into molarity and then we're going to have this equation. So, halimbawa, imagine niyo marunong na kayong mag-convert ng, alam niyo na kung paano i-convert yung molality, yung mole fraction, okay, yung mole fraction to molality. Ang susunod na step dyan is you're going to use the Excel. Tapos yun, papadisplay nyo lamang yung trend line. Ito, no? Click nyo lamang yung display equation on chart. Tapos yung lalabas na to. Okay? So yun, meron na kayong equation ng ano. Gagamitan lang natin ng Excel. Ano? Click nyo lamang yung polynomial. Basically lang, unang part nito, ano lang, kung hindi pa kayo marunong mag-Excel. Magaan lang kayo, add plot. Tapos piliin nyo lamang yung random plot, no? Piliin nyo lang yung random plot. Tapos, click nyo lang yung polynomial, tapos display equation ng chart. Lalabas na yung equation. So, I hope you can do this on Excel, ano? So, i-define nyo lang kung ano yung X tsaka kung ano yung Y. Bali, kailangan nyo rin, ano, magpasok muna kayo, syempre. Kailangan nyo muna magpasok ng data. So, dalawang column ng data. Yung isa X, yung isa i-define nyo na X, yung isa i-define nyo ng Y para magkaroon kayo ng ganitong graph sa Excel. Ano? Kapag meron na kayong ganitong graph, mag-insert kayo ng plot. Yun. Just insert a plot, tapos i-right click nyo, add trend line. Tapos yun, piliin nyo polynomial, tapos ano yun, lagay nyo display equation ng chart. So, madali lang naman, user-friendly naman ng Excel. Tapos lalabas na to. Ano? Lalabas na to equation na to. So kung natatandaan nyo, yung solve natin problem, pag kinuha mo ang derivative nito, this will give you the derivative of ethanol. Ethanol yung kukunin nyo. Siyempre, water palagi yung solvent. Ano? So, this will give you the partial molar volume of ethanol. Pag kinuha nyo yung first derivative nito. So, ganun lang. Ganun lang yung gagawin natin sa experiment. So, at this point, ang bago lang naman kasi dito sa experiment na to, yung pycnometer. So, I will end this video on that note. Tapos, so you're supposed to watch the YouTube video of how to use the pycnometer. Yun yung susunod nyo. Ano? Tapos we'll have the part 3 video later. Plus the part 3 video later for partial molar volume experiment.